Bon, bac là. Yo, c'est la reprise, la reprise. Monster Calling, on se retrouve pour la suite des aventures de Isekai Dante. Là, j'ai avancé un peu dans le jeu, mais pas dans le...
Travo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
Mais pas dans l'histoire principale.
Would you mind coming over here?
J'arrive, ma copine veut juste... C'est un truc que je préfère faire le matin. Ouais, j'ai avancé dans le... C'est quoi ça? Petite dose off encore.
Oh, there's something written here. Let's have a look then.
Elle est où? Elle est toujours là. On va donc ouais, il y a c'est le commandant de l'armée là qui m'a donné des missions à faire avant d'aller plus loin. Là, j'ai un peu avancé dans le jeu.
Are you coming, Master?
Oh, ferme ta gueule.
Our path is here.
Oh là. J'ai maximisé le comment ça s'appelle? Le truc de guerrier là avec l'épée. J'ai aussi bien avancé dans archer. J'ai changé la classe de cette meuf-ci,
If I might have my say,
de mon
how
pion.
many women we count among our number.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
Parce que je la trouvais tellement inutile.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle proved to be.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Il est mort. Ah merde, j'avais pas cramé.
Master. Keep on like that. Done with soon enough.
That was certainly
Putain,
worthwhile.
je suis parti trop tôt. Je voulais faire un truc chez le... Continuons.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Je voulais changer des trucs que sur les compétences que j'utilise avec cette arme. J'ai complètement oublié. C'était la première chose que je voulais faire en plus.
You have my protection. Let my magics grant you an elemental.
Il est mort. Wow. Ça allait vite, hein. Continuons. Valkyrie, t'arrêtes pas. C'est qui encore comme ça?
Follow me. You're soaked. Do you try not to catch cold?
C'est qui ça? Valkyrie, on continue.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Il faut que je nique la race à certains adversaires. Par contre, il y a ce match-ci que j'ai pris, cette meuf-ci, putain. Elle est trop nulle, frère. Un coup, elle meurt. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Il y a une compétence que j'ai...
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Il y a une compétence que j'avais débloquée avec cette arme. Je sais pas pourquoi j'arrive pas à l'activer. Déjà, à chaque fois que je fais un swing avec le truc, je peux refaire un autre derrière directement. Mais je pensais que ça... L'arme clignote à chaque fois.
I've
Mais je
just
sais pas
had a
pourquoi ça...
thought. Every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
You've
Pourquoi?
given me much to think about.
Elle a dit of quoi spécialiste?
We're here, Master.
Allumez vos lampes.
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
Understood.
Ah ouais, une grande épée comme ça va être compliqué dans la grotte en fait.
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
Bien, bientôt. Mais en y jouant au fur et à mesure à ce jeu-là, je me suis rendu compte que alors qu'est-ce que tu me fais ici? Alors, qu'est-ce que tu veux que je te dise alors YouTube, hein?
'Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Ouais, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. You are in need of healing. Allow me.
Soigne-moi s'il te plaît,
Wait a
soigne-moi.
moment.
Pow, pow, pow. Mais je me rappelle même plus la mission voulait que je fasse quoi en fait. Gueule de Goblin à Trevor Mine. On me demande de quoi, de mettre fin, de tuer tous les gobelins.
I grant you roaring flame.
Sanglant
are
démon.
indomitable.
Ça vient seulement de finir de télécharger. Bah, dis donc, la déception. Mon problème par contre avec la mission qu'il m'a donnée, c'est que je suis déjà venu dans ces endroits-ci en fait. J'ai encore du mal avec cette arme, hein. Je ne maîtrise pas forcément. Et c'est pas la meilleure arme pour affronter les petites bêtes comme ça. Ça c'est une bonne arme pour affronter les boss. Parce qu'elle fait beaucoup de dégâts. Elle fait beaucoup de dégâts, beaucoup de
We
stagger.
have yet to explore all the corners of this place. Twould be a shame if all were overlooked.
Quite right. No sense doing things by halves.
Bon, les attaques font que je peux pas. Oh, propre. Ah putain, il m'a brûlé. Ah putain, j'ai cru qu'il m'avait brûlé.
You'll not live to regret this.
Let my magic imbue your weapons with the fury of the elements. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Même pas lancer là-bas parce que l'autre ça va la buter, frère.
Huzzah! What a view we make of it.
Yeah, boy. Ah, comme je disais, je voulais changer mon pion parce qu'au final, j'ai réfléchi à un bon pion avec la classe voleur en fait dans le jeu. C'est voleur,
I'll
non?
harness
Ouais, c'est
what
voleur,
I
tif.
can. You have my admiration. I doubt even my own master has obtained an article so rare.
Ah bon? J'ai déjà obtenu plus rare que ça en plus. Hein. Il est lent ton master, hein. Il est très lent. Ah, c'est ici que le jeu voulait que je vienne. Oui.
It is done.
I like that.
What, c'est tout? Il fallait juste que j'arrive au fond. Au fond.
Let us press on with our next objective.
Ok.
On to the nearest location. We were to make for Harv Village, as I recall. It is not far from here.
Ok. On te suit, Valkyrie. I follow you. Putain, je kiffe son bouclier, par contre, j'ai jamais trouvé un bouclier comme ça dans le jeu.
I feared we might never escape that place. The air beneath the earth is
Non,
stifling,
non,
to be
me fais pas
sure.
ça, me fais pas ça.
I quite agree.
Olé. Olé. Bizarrement, tu vas plus vite maintenant, ouais, je sais pas c'est quoi.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
C'est la raison pour laquelle je kiffe les pions qui ont le... C'est quoi, comment on appelle ce truc-là que... C'est quoi, c'est une compétence? Phare? Elles sont où, phare? Comment ça vous êtes phare? Vous faites quoi loin comme ça? Oh, bande de pétasses, wesh.
It was well worth the effort of breaking it.
Sérieux? Et la Abby, elle me casse les couilles, frère. La dernière fois, oh là là, comment elle me fait chier. Elle passe son temps à mourir.
I should tell you, there's a forgotten rift stone nearby. I found it beyond the rift. Shall we go there now?
Vas-y. Et regarde, elle était derrière. Ah, je vais te niquer ta mère, toi, wesh.
I'll go and open the chest.
Wesh.
Good. We're here.
Let us press on with our next objective. On to the nearest location.
Attends. Ah, j'ai même pas assez si je veux changer, frère. S'il y a une personne que je veux bien changer, c'est Abby, là. Elle me casse les couilles. La raison pour laquelle je l'avais pris, c'est parce qu'elle parle l'elfe. Je suis arrivé la dernière fois chez les elfes, gros. Je comprenais rien, frère. Je peux pas parler avec eux. Oh, boy. Ah, mais c'est un mec. Ah, ça aussi la particularité de mon équipe. Je veux que des meufs dans mon équipe. Je fais de la discrimination. Je discrimine les mecs. Non, c'est un mec encore. Putain. Bartholomew Kuma.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist.
Oh. Ah bon? Ah bon? Attends, je fais un peu faire le tour si je vois pas une meuf. Parce que, étant donné qu'il parle l'elvish,
Leave the finding of equipment enhancing materials to me, Master.
je sens que pour le coup, je vais faire. Après, c'est pas la première fois que je vais mettre un mec dans mon équipe, mais je préfère généralement les meufs. 39, j'ai pas suffisamment pour toi. 37. Elle est bien plus forte que. Il s'appelle.
I enjoy tackling
J'ai
fierce
cru que c'était une meuf.
foes
Ah, j'ai cru que c'était une meuf, moi. Ah, shit. Ouh, thick thighs, thick thighs. Thick thighs. Ça, c'est une
I'm
Valkyrie, ça.
when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long.
39, malheureusement, vous êtes pas. Vous êtes trop cher pour moi pour le moment. Lui, il a 38. C'est un mec. Discrimination, discrimination. Le seul que je vais pas discriminer, c'est lui, là. C'est fini pour l'autre, là. J'ai l'impression que lui, il porte des vrais trucs sur lui.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Il fait tes Cyclops. Ah, t'inquiète pas, mon gars, ça, on va le faire, hein. Ouais, casse-toi, meuf. Oh là là. Oh là là. Vas-y, je vais être gentil. Non, je vais pas donner ça. Ouh, ça, c'est un truc que je viens de découvrir, ça. Je suis allé dans un château, là. Une sorte de château. Au cénotaphe. Le cénotaphe. Allez, je te donne ça. Je sais que c'est pas très gentil, mais... Ah non, je sais pas
At
pourquoi.
least I go knowing I fought to the best of my.
Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found someone to handle our busy work.
Dragon's Blade is a mysterious island that can only be contracted by pawns. Unlike other debilitation, it's not recorded in pawn statutes. Afflicted pawns remain entirely unaware of their condition, and there will be no obvious difference in their behavior. All that is known of the effect of this illness is that it can result in devastating calamity. Dragon's plague is contagious and can pass between pawns traveling together in the same party. There are only two known ways to cure her. Afflicted pawn must either become forfeit or infect another pawn, passing the illness onto them. What? Pourquoi est-ce que vous me donnez ça? Pourquoi est-ce qu'on me dit ça maintenant? Pourquoi est-ce qu'on me dit ça maintenant? Ça veut dire que...
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist.
Ça veut dire que... Ça veut dire que lui va contaminer mes bails. Parce que si on me dit ça, on m'a jamais dit ça avant. Enfin, j'attendais souvent les pions à en parler, mais c'est la première fois qu'il... Oh, le chien. Oh, le tarba. Oh, le tarba. Et j'ai le seum. Et de ma mère, j'ai le seum.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness paws can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
Oh, les bâtards. Et je commence à avoir peur de lui, frère.
Frey, follow me.
What?
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use cure.
Oh, c'est qui là-bas? Ah, c'est un ogre.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Continuons, continuons.
What is that, a tower? Nay, a statue.
From this distance, I cannot be sure.
Mais j'ai déjà été dans ce
We shall
village en
have to make
plus.
our way over to it.
Elle fait quoi elle? N'importe quoi.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful, should we encounter another speaker.
Eh non, ça va aller.
Follow me, if you would.
What? Attends, je suis venu dans ce village, mais je suis pas du tout passé ici. J'étais jamais venu ici. Oh, je sais pas qu'il fallait venir ici. Ah, mais wesh! Oh, cassez les couilles, frère!
Oh, you've come to a dangerous place. Scaly beasts make this their den. We've been dispatched to cull them. A small force ventured inside, though I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. Seems the battle is hard won. I'll not stop you if you wish to explore, but don't look for my aid if aught goes awry.
Salope.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up.
Oh,
Here you go.
oh boy, oh boy, boy, boy. En tout se passe ici bas. J'avais même pas éteint ma lanterne. Je suis pas venu ici. Parce que j'étais déjà venu dans ce village, j'avais aidé les mecs là.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No.
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here. God, damn blizzard. Is this one to draw my last? I'm sorry.
I hope you
Here, use this fire to
Oh, le
ignite
salopard.
what's most effective.
No one can do it with my head.
I suppose I have to point at the
I am in your depths.
J'en ai pas fini avec cet endroit, j'en ai pas fini.
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
Oh, it's okay.
Let us press on with our next objective.
What?
On to the nearest location.
Attends, non, copine, copine, copine,
We were to
copine.
make for Harve village, as I recall. It is not far from here.
Attends, meuf, attends. J'entre dans un grotte comme ça et tu veux que j'en sorte? Non, on va explorer, Mako. On va explorer, Mago. Elle est en train de me dire d'abandonner les...
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Il y a un poteau là-bas, il est sur le point de mourir. On va pas le laisser mourir. Oi! Lève-toi, lève-toi! Allez, bande de salopes.
Feast your eyes on this!
We've naught to ponder but our success, for come what may, we will triumph.
Tu vois?
All done then?
La meuf, elle voulait déjà que j'aille ailleurs.
One of ours. Have you come to save us? Forgive me. I cannot seem to walk of my own accord just now. Would you aid me in reaching the entrance?
fait ça d'elle-même. Ouais, bro, je veux bien t'aider, mais tu vas devoir attendre. Je vais pas sortir d'ici avant d'avoir visité l'entièreté de la grotte, wesh. Hello. J'ai fait juste faire le tour. Attends, faut casser les trucs ci, frère. Hey. Faut détruire ces œufs là. Oh là là, je rate le truc là, je sais pas le. Ah!
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
C'est bien. Il y a beaucoup d'œufs ici, hein. What the fuck? C'est un vrai nid ici.
We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Seems we've stumbled into Saurian territory.
Ice is our ally against such fiends. I will protect you.
On va d'abord se débarrasser de tous ces œufs là. Mourez,
Uncommon
mourez.
materials can be found here, methinks.
Ouvre seulement.
Shall we see what we can find?
Oh! J'allais acheter ce truc là en plus. Oh, la queue. Ouais, la queue de l'animal. Ok. Hop. Donc là aussi on a fait le tour. On va remonter.
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
Je comprends rien à leur anglais là. If out feels out of place, ça veut dire quoi out, wesh? Ça veut dire toi, si tu. Hello, j'ai besoin de quelqu'un ici là.
This obstacle shan't get the better of us. There must be a way to remove it. Ranged attacks are my speciality, Master.
Bravo.
Shall I assist?
Ok. Il est où le type là? Il n'y avait pas un mec avec nous, il est mort ou quoi? Wesh. Il est passé où? Non. Un truc de ouf, il a disparu le mec. Quoi ce coffre que j'ai raté là? Mais non, je l'ai pas raté, il est juste là. Vas-y, le mec a disparu, frère.
Let us proceed to the next location. On to the nearest location.
Ok.
The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
D'accord, Valkyrie.
What's up
Putain.
there? I can't make much out from here, but have a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
Can I go, Master? I'm almost sure I can make it over there. Shall I assist?
Je sais même pas de quoi il parle, wesh. Mais j'ai le seum sur le bail là, je pensais que c'était juste une rumeur. Et en plus, tu dois dealer avec ça. Et tu peux même pas combattre ce truc.
You went in there to save my fellow soldiers. Well now. I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word of your deeds to the captain. You've done well this day. Oh, thank you. We'll see to the rest of
Frey, follow me.
Ah, peut-être c'est pour ça que le village là tout pas.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Non, Margot, moi je voyage pas la nuit, moi. Les seules fois dans ce jeu où tu me vois voyager la nuit, c'est si j'ai pas d'autre choix ou si il y a une mission, c'est que la nuit qu'on peut la faire. Sinon, frère, je voyage pas la nuit. T'as menti.
Oh, I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night? I can scarce keep my eyes open.
Let us press on with our next objective. Unless you've any objections arisen, I will plot our course from the nearest location. The soldiers, there, Master! Saurians!
Shame I've no advantage in this boat. Are we all in the same boat? One of us has been drenched.
A smashing success!
Let us try for the same result.
Ah! Faut que je parvienne à faire ça en plein combat. Putain, si t'arrives à faire ça pendant le combat, c'est ouf. Ah, j'ai raté. Complètement
My
raté.
tactics are at your disposal.
A different path would serve us better now. I'll lead the way.
Seems I've drawn the short straw. Of course, I wouldn't dream of complaining about it.
T'es rentré dans la minorité ici. Oh! C'est moi qui ai fait ça?
Fear not arisen, I shall do my utmost to see that it all comes through the air.
Non, pourquoi tu l'amènes loin comme ça, frère?
I will have the same smell of your overrun I go down the side
Waouh, c'est lui qui m'a fait ça?
Oh, methinks the fiend felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure.
I feel nigh invincible.
Oh là là. Panacée. La panacée.
An appropriate choice arisen. I'll gladly take the lead.
Où tu prends le lead, frère? Reste à ta place. Déjà, on dirait que tu vas me ramener la maladie des pions, là, ici. C'est possible de faire en sorte
Follow me, if you would.
qu'il transfère ça à un pion qui traîne dans la rue?
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
I hope you weren't exactly thirsty.
Wesh. Ah ouais, putain, j'avais oublié.
Is it you want? You ought to be more clear.
D'accord, il m'a montré ce qu'il fallait faire.
I'll get the better of our foe yet.
T'es pas mort? Zéro loot. Ils sont où là? Ça se débrouille très bien sans moi. Hein. Parce que moi, c'est quoi mon utilité dans cette équipe, hein? Oh, wow.
The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Surely not.
Il y en a un autre?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Quoi ça?
Let us proceed to the next location. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen?
Attends, venez
Soldiers
ici.
delivering freight were last described near Vermon's
Venez
eastern
ici,
edge.
venez ici, venez
That's
ici.
not far from here.
It would seem our fight is not yet done.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
Are you
Allez, commence. Il s'est mangé son poteau. Merci.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Hello. Wesh, laissez-moi prendre le truc, non? Sa mère, sa mère! J'ai pris ou pas? J'ai pas l'impression d'avoir pris, je crois que j'ai raté. Putain de
Over here,
merde!
if you please.
Look here. A path. Is it safe, I wonder?
Pray keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
Ouf, allons-y. Elle est où? Eh, Seigneur Dieu.
A tad too high, methinks.
Copine, me casse. Hey, wesh, c'est quoi ça?
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Was most effective.
You would have me lead?
Non.
Consider it done.
Wow, wow. C'est quoi ce foutage de gueule? C'est quoi ce foutage de gueule? C'est quoi ce foutage de gueule, wesh?
I shan't let them harm you.
Frère, c'est quoi ça? Vous savez à quel point j'ai le seum là.
Trey, follow me.
Putain, c'est pas possible. Le mec il est même pas capable de rester sur un...
Feeling weary? Not me. I dare say I can lift an ox.
Ça va pas.
My magics are at your disposal.
Allez, allez.
What is that, a tower? Nay, a statue.
We ought to take a closer look.
Encore?
One of us is being trenched.
Putain, venez m'aider là, bande de salopes.
Perfectly capable of making such decisions for myself.
Ah bon? La mère, wesh. T'as capté? Qu'est-ce qu'il a lâché là? Oh, le truc bleu là.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We
Quoi?
cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Il fait quoi lui?
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Juste guide-nous. Valkyrie, guide-nous.
Follow me, if you would. I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
On est revenu près de la capitale. Ah ouais, ces points d'exclamation là aussi, là, je comprends jamais ces trucs là.
It is this way.
Come at me! I'll gladly take on any number of foes.
cannot be avoided. It is fight or die.
'Tis easily done.
Fais le guide, fais le guide. La Valkyrie qui fait le guide, ben c'est comme dans la mythologie nordique. Ce sont les Valkyries qui guident les gens les mecs qui se battent là vers Valhalla.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
Oh, oh, oh oui, oh c'est beau. Shit. Je te suis ma beauté, je te suis. Wesh, t'es sérieux là?
Frey, follow me.
Elle est en train de chasser là. Elle a raté. Il est en train de chasser. Oh!
Over so soon. Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to
Il a raté.
take each trial.
The Arisen's soaked to the bone.
Eh bien, eh bien, eh bien, eh bien.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Follow me, if you would. Most impressive, Master.
A few more victories like that and we'll have them running for the hills.
A resounding success.
We're not a
Oh, elle est tombée directement dans mon coup d'épaule, frère.
It all comes good in the end.
Non, mais ça, c'est une arme que j'ai vraiment envie de maîtriser parce que ça fait tellement de dégâts, frère. Mais c'est une arme qui demande aussi beaucoup de patience, frère. Il faut être patient avec ça.
Strike with fire's fury.
T'arrêtes pas, Valkyrie, t'arrêtes
Ingredients
pas.
are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Allez chercher vous-même si vous voulez prendre. Ne demandez pas, prenez des initiatives.
You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold. I will protect you.
Ça sert à quoi ça? C'est qui le
Do you
monstre?
mind coming over here?
Oui, oui, viens, descends. Descends, frère. Il fuit. Bon, si tu veux te taper, descends ici.
Ultimate dodge, and I'm covered in bruises.
It is a foe worthy. Lord save our best.
So it goes.
Avance, frérot. Reste pas juste sur le dos, va devant. Voilà.
I shall lead the charge.
Allez, allez. Voilà.
Well done.
Fils de pute, va. Ta daronne, frérot. Ta daronne, t'as capté? Ta daronne. Putain, pourquoi est-ce qu'il descend à chaque fois? Tu fais quoi? Monte. Je te demande de monter, sale chien, wesh. Sérieux?
Do not waste this chance. We must press home our advantage.
Là, que j'allais le lâcher. Frérot, on va voler ensemble.
Eyes on this. I shan't let them on.
Il a cru aller fuir. Tu fuis, tu vas où? Tu fuis, tu vas où?
The elements empower your strikes.
Oh, le con.
Let us press on with our next objective. Unless you've any objections arisen.
Putain, elle a
I
fini
will
dans
put our
l'eau.
course
J'ai le
to
seum.
location.
Il m'est arrivé la même chose avec la chimère.
Soldiers delivering freight were last espied
Je me battais
near
contre la
Dante.
chimère. Au moins, il m'a poussé au bord de l'eau. J'ai essayé de fuir pour pour revenir sur le côté. Il a plongé sur moi. Il est parti plonger dans l'eau. Meuf, décide-toi. On fait comment? Bouge. Bouge. Putain. Elle reste là, elle me regarde. Tu veux que je te ken ou quoi? Avec son endurance de merde là.
Pray, follow me.
C'est ce que je fais depuis le début, hein. Vous voyez là, par exemple, Je suis sûr que la nuit va tomber quand on sera même pas proche d'un bail de campement. Donc je serai obligé d'avancer dans le noir la nuit. Il faut les aider. Le problème c'est que mais ce salopard, c'est quoi ton truc là? Ça sert à quoi ça? Mais là, on va où exactement? Ici, c'est où? Eastern Forest.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
Et va où?
Fewer monsters
Elle va
are to
où?
be found in the main road,
Tu vas où?
though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall...
Merci pour la proposition.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
That is most fortuitous.
Qui ça?
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths. Attack now, while the ogre's attention is fixed on its favorite prey. Do hurry.
Arling had the same smell and will overwhelm our thirst with our combined magics.
The beasts are said to fixate utterly on women. Such a little chase.
C'est un gros pervers l'ogre quand même.
It's a tendency we might exploit, though to do so would be to court danger.
Et juste en face, il y a quoi? Il y a un ogre. Frère, j'ai tout gagné. J'ai tout gagné. Il y a un cyclops. Shit. Lève-toi, lève-toi.
Feast your eyes on this.
Now there's a fur I'd have us a fair look at the one of the targets marked on my own.
Oh! Damn, le coup que je lui ai donné à la mâchoire.
Yes, you can. A well-placed strike that sent it gazing skyward.
I shall lead the charge.
Say, does this foe not remind you of a certain someone we've met?
What are you doing? You're in the midst of battle. Look out, Risen! Under attack!
Allez. On va s'en faire deux. Deux pour le prix d'un.
This fruit has quite the temper.
Might we not use their range to our advantage?
Fear not. It is well in hand.
jusqu'à ce que tu tombes.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Allez, poteau, tombe. C'est fini.
This foe was marked to be felled by my master. Now I can report a successful hunt.
I like that.
C'est bien, c'est bien. Oh, c'est un ouf lui, il donne des coups de poing. Oh! Shit! Il est chaud lui, wesh!
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few. Follow me, if you would.
Nicely done. Think nothing of it. Well said. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Y'a qui d'autre là?
Set me any task you like, Master. I can take on the entire world if need be.
Ah bah dis donc, merci. Continue seulement alors. Ne t'arrête pas.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Tu peux le constater.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Oh là là. Il s'est passé quoi là? Putain, les deux là-bas sont restés derrière se battre. Vous battez contre qui?
You'll not live to regret this.
Oh, heureusement, j'étais plus là-bas. Avec mon arme, comment est-ce que je fais pour affronter des bêtises comme ça?
Feeling weary? Not me. I dare say I could lift an ox.
Ah, il va falloir que je change certains trucs sur mes compétences.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen.
Oh là là. C'est quoi ça? Putain, tu m'étonnes que je suis lourd, j'ai dû porter ça quelque part.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours sleep? Let us proceed to the next location. On to the nearest location. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
Oi, oi.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Pourquoi il s'est arrêté? Allez,
What
continue
is
de
that,
courir.
a tower? Nay,
Protect the shipment! Steel yourselves! Cut the things down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
Oh, j'ai bien fait de me barrer.
How did this happen? We must defend the cargo! They're returning.
Isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make
You have my
You looking to enlist? I'll give you my post.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
'Tis done.
Not a bad idea.
Shall we report this development to Captain Brant?
Bien sûr.
Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
I will allow it. Oui. C'est qui?
Over here, if you please. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
C'est chiant.
An appropriate choice arisen. I'll gladly take the lead.
C'est pas à toi que je parle de m'adresser. Qu'est-ce que j'ai sur moi comme ça? C'est quoi cette clé là? Ouais, cette connerie ici.
Frey, follow me.
Putain, j'ai le seum que le griffon là soit mort. Il y a tout ça, le griffon et la chimère là, comme je disais tout à l'heure, j'ai le seum. Parce que quand il meurt, je gagne de l'expérience. Wow, je me fatigue super vite. Je gagne de l'expérience quand il meurt. Mais le problème c'est que je peux pas les looter, je peux pas prendre les ingrédients.
Are you coming, Master?
Calme-toi.
Our path is here.
C'est qui celle-ci? Oi! Oi!
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance.
Elle est où?
We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brandt. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
Guide me, guide me. Putain, encore vous. T'es pas le seul à mettre des coups de pression aux gens comme ça, un salopard.
Witness my magics!
Bon, continuons.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say?
Oui,
Master?
je suis là. Fuck, Inel, elle m'a fait descendre pour qu'on remonte ici.
Follow me, if you would.
Ah ouais, le 1 que j'ai mis sur la carte là, que vous voyez ici là. Ça là, c'est parce que j'ai trouvé un dragon là-bas. Et il y a énormément de balistas. Il y a beaucoup de balistas. Il y a des balistas, il y a au moins 6 balistas. Je peux lui tirer dessus au moins 3 fois avec chacune d'entre elles. Ce qui fait que je peux grave baisser sa life. Tu cours pas devant moi, wesh.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Si le jeu pouvait nous permettre de...
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Le jeu pouvait nous permettre de modifier à quoi ressemble notre pion. J'allais faire... Il faut que je fasse... J'ai envie de faire Thorfinn. Ouais, ça lui va tellement bien les deux dagues là, donc ce serait propre d'en avoir.
Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
I am sorely disappointed.
This is beyond me.
Je sens que elle, je vais peut-être lui donner aussi mal truc magicien là.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Ouais, reste là-bas derrière, tu me demandes de venir te rejoindre.
Tell is, there's been a
On est juste
shift
là à
in the
côté, il
chain
faut
of
que je
command.
m'approche d'elle. Ouais, le commandant là, c'est plus le général. À ce qui paraît, lui et la reine, ils s'entendent pas. Ok. Première chose que je vais faire, c'est déjà essayer de vendre ce dont j'ai pas besoin. Le pire, c'est que je vais devoir attendre la nuit parce que lui, il est pas...
Welcome to Bjorn, and quality is what you need if you want to survive.
Attends, qu'est-ce que t'as ici?
So before you check the price, just remember, many thanks. I appreciate the business.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
Il a pas vraiment le choix. Ma maison, c'est pas rond. Ok, est-ce qu'on va commencer par déposer? C'est des trucs comme ça. Pourquoi j'ai déposé ça? Oh con, frère. What? Qu'est-ce que je fais? Non! Ça, j'ai besoin. C'est des trucs que... Non. Voilà. Ouais, mage. Elle, je crois que je vais lui donner la vocation mage aussi. C'est quoi ça? Les rotanes? Ouais, ça va pas là. Non, j'ai besoin de ça. On va d'abord mettre tout ça là-bas. Ouais. Ok. Magical Scales of Dragons. Ah, c'est-à-dire que le mec il a battu un dragon. Hmm. Non. Ouais. Alors là. On voit quoi? Hmm. Ok, donc ça c'est bon pour elle. Voilà. Et ce que je fais généralement, c'est lui donne ici. Voilà. Oups. Je vais d'abord regarder. Combien est-ce que chacun a? Maintenant celui-ci. Attends, mais elle a déjà un truc elle ici. Ouais. Oh, t'as pas besoin de ça. Voilà.
Clean and tidy. What else needs doing?
What the fuck? Wesh, Nero.
Would you mind coming over here? The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later?
En effet.
This is the wrong time of day for what we have in mind. Best we set out again later.
Welcome to and quality is what you need if you want to survive.
Qu'est-ce qu'il faut pour ça? Et
So before you check the price, just remember. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
faut que j'aille voir le mec de la guilde là. Il est de quel côté lui?
These writings could be of import.
Shall we take a closer look?
Ah, il est par ici.
Have you business with the guild, sir?
Vocation, rang 6. Ouh, ça lui va plutôt bien en fait. Stylé en blanc là. Mais j'ai pas envie de faire ces classes là, mage. J'aime pas les trucs où tu te bats à distance. J'ai envie d'être dans le combat en train de tabasser l'adversaire comme ça. Il est où le... In spirit. C'est quoi ça? Trust the blade upward, delivering a solid blow that can knock target off balance or render them unconscious. Ah, ça c'est compliqué ça. Ah, c'est compliqué. Voici un des trucs que j'ai envie de prendre. Ah ouais. Je sais pas si j'ai le temps de faire ça pendant le combat. Parce que tu te bats pas un contre un, frère. Hmm. C'est dommage, tu peux pas changer tes skills pendant que tu es dans le monde. Tu es obligé d'être à chaque fois dans la ville aller voir un guild master et tout pour pouvoir faire ça. Tu peux pas changer de skills comme ça comme bon te semble. Et ça c'est grave chiant. Pourquoi est-ce qu'ils ont fait un truc comme ça? Tu vois les trucs comme ça, tu changes à chaque fois que tu vois un boss, tu mets ce qui est tu mets les compétences qu'il faut pour pouvoir affronter le boss. Mais là, pour moi, ça, c'est pas du tout utile si je me bats contre les mobs. Ça sert à rien contre les mobs, ça. Ça, c'est utile que si tu bats contre lui. Ou pour aller chercher les coffres là-bas en haut. Mais c'est combien de fois dans le jeu est-ce que tu vas chercher le coffre en haut? Ça, j'ai bien envie de ça parce que ça permet à mes pions, surtout comme j'ai un mage et une sorcière, de préparer leur sort en fait. Comme je suis un tank un peu, en quelque sorte. Ça me plaît. Je kiffe celui-ci de ouf. Mais l'arme, c'est trop un truc, frère. J'ai, je l'ai déjà testé, les trucs comme ça. Les bestioles là n'attendent pas que je me jette sur elles. Elles esquivent, frère. Elles esquivent. Si elles ont le temps d'esquiver, elles vont esquiver. Oh là là. Donc voici deux que j'ai envie de prendre. Je veux ça et ça. Mais j'enlève quoi, frère? C'est vrai que j'avais complètement oublié que tu peux porter des gens dans ce jeu. Si tu te rapproches de ton adversaire, tu peux le porter. Tu peux le porter, tu peux le jeter au sol. Faut que j'apprenne à faire ça dans le jeu. Alors, Heavenly. C'est quoi le nom? Ouais, ça, je kiffe. Je kiffe ça, je kiffe ce truc-ci aussi. Ouais, c'est quoi? Il est où? Celui-ci. Mais ça, c'est un truc. Ça, ah, boum. Le Raising Sweep aussi, ce qui est bien avec ça, c'est que si tu as plusieurs ennemis autour de toi, c'est parfait. Ah, tu vois, c'est ça. Ça prend tout le monde d'un coup. Fait un, deux. Là, je vais les dégâts. Donc, si j'ai envie de prendre ce truc, j'enlève quoi, frère? Déjà, un truc, c'est que si tu utilises. Si j'utilise le roar là, je suis obligé d'avoir le Raising Sweep. Parce que dès qu'ils viennent tous autour de moi, tu charges ça, frère. Allez, c'est quoi pour le roar? Juste protester. Il y avait quoi ici? Pourquoi est-ce que c'était vide? Oh! Comment ça, Dominion n'est pas là? Allows you to lift up Un pin down force for an extended duration. Ça, c'est super, ça. Après, je vois pourquoi est-ce que c'est pour le warrior. Enfin, le warrior. Celui qui utilise l'épée, le... Ça, c'est le fighter, plutôt, pour le fighter. Attends, c'est Dominion? Ouais, c'est Dominion. Vas-y, on va mettre ça là. Ah ouais, décante, ça c'est pas mal ça aussi. Ça c'est quoi celui-ci? Ah, c'est une mine. Quand tu t'en rapproches. Ouais, je suis pas fan de ça. Ok. Thèmes deteriorate. Ouais, on va les couilles de ça. Ça se détériore que je le veuille ou non. Que je le veuille ou non, ça se détériore. À ce qui paraît, voleur, c'est une très belle classe. Je sais pas, ça m'intéresse pas de ouf. Ça, c'est propre, ça.
Always a pleasure.
I'll not stand for
Let's not be hasty now.
This is too much.
Ok. Et donc ici, qu'est-ce qu'on a? Encore un truc à lire. C'est tout la même chose. Je sais pas pourquoi est-ce qu'on me demande toujours de venir ici à chaque fois. Et il fait à peine jour encore dans le jeu. J'ai grave le temps de... C'est quoi les autres missions qu'il y a dans ce jeu-là? Ah ouais, celle-ci, je l'avais abandonné, le type, je le retrouve plus, donc je peux pas finir la mission. Je suis venu ici. Je suis venu, je suis venu ici et le mec, il était pas là. Je le retrouvais plus. Jusqu'à je suis allé dans le cénotaphe là et rien du tout. Donc je m'excuse, la mission a bugué donc je peux même plus avancer. Trial of Archery, ouais ça je vais Ouais ça c'est le truc avec les bestioles achetées là-bas tout à l'heure. Mais j'avais pas visité cette grotte là. Ensuite je l'ai fait. Donc je vais laisser encore passer quelques temps et j'espère que la ville aura changé. Ouais, bah là il faut que j'aille me coucher pour reprendre des forces. Je vais dans ma maison.
I have no issue falling.
Are we to depart at this hour? I cannot see why we should choose to stumble around in the dark.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Ready to forge on?
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak?
Ouais.
Everyone's as tired as I am.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. 'Tis a symbol of my own gratitude.
And with that, our task is done.
Ok.
Indeed, you've culled more than your fair share of monsters. I expect tales of your valor will soon be told in taverns.
J'espère aussi.
Well said.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen.
Okay.
You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of a plot. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you?
Est-ce que j'ai le choix?
I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
Pray, follow me.
Je crois que je sais où se trouve le château quand même. C'est une ouf. Alors que j'allais me perdre dans la capitale. Ok. What, on part où là? Hello. Mais non. Attends. Ah mais non. Elle va au village là. Non, je vais pas là-bas. Je vais pas là-bas. C'est une ouf elle. C'est celle-ci que je veux, frérot. MDR.
Shall we make for Vernworth Palace?
Je me disais aussi, c'est juste là-bas. Mais les pions n'ont pas le droit d'y entrer, wesh.
This way, master. Here we are.
I would appreciate your...
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description.
Ok.
Follow me.
On va voir jusqu'où elle va m'emmener, elle. Oui. Putain, mon doigt est toujours sur la gâchette en fait. Juste je la touche à peine et...
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Attends, non, j'ai pas le droit d'être ici, c'est ça? Quoi ce délire là? Mais je dois aller où? Je dois aller à l'étage?
Now you've done it.
Wesh. J'ai absolument aucune idée où est-ce que je suis censé partir. Faut qu'on m'explique. J'ai absolument aucune idée où est-ce que je suis censé aller. C'est quoi ça?
That's it. I've had enough.
Il m'a suivi ou pas? Comment je fais pour aller à cet endroit-ci en particulier? Non, mais là, c'est clair que je vais pas au bon endroit. Mais je suis tellement perdu en fait. Ah, mais si.
Who's there?
Ah, c'est Sven. Je le connais.
Pray, keep your voice low. Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother.
Ouais, je le
Pray
connais,
forgive
lui.
me for not telling you sooner. It was never my intent to deceive you.
Oh, t'inquiète,
I
mon gars.
simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me.
Oh, t'inquiète,
That
mon
is
gars.
no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose.
Mhm.
My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender?
Yes, boy.
Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Maybe.
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Eh, je sais pas comment fuir, moi, frérot. Oh. Heureusement, ils m'ont montré la fenêtre. Hein. On m'aurait pas montré la fenêtre, frère, je serais sorti par la porte, hein, comme un idiot. J'aurais même pas pu réfléchir comme ça. Quel idiot. Allez les amis. Allons voir le capitaine.
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures, have you?
Wesh, il est sérieux, m'arrête comme ça, salopard? Et ça fait comme dans Pokémon, gros. Tu marches tranquillement, et le mec il vient, hé. Ah, c'est quoi, tu veux voir mes sculptures? Quand je t'ai demandé, moi. Mais je t'ai rien demandé, frérot.
The sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive. And 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection ere 'tis made whole. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you'd consider paying a visit to the sculptor in my stead. The man's home is located in Bakbatal. You need only tell him that I eagerly await the sculpture's completion.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
Yo, il est sérieux, il m'a donné une quête. Sans que je lui demande quoi que ce soit. Et je lui ai même pas dit oui ou non. Il a juste... T'as capté, frérot? T'as capté ou pas? Ah, t'es enculé, wesh.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Putain, c'est un bon, lui. Il m'arrête et il me dit que moi, j'ai dit que je suis intéressé par ces sculptures. Frère, je t'ai rien demandé, wesh. En plus, il me force à faire une quête.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less.
Batal, c'est chez les autres, là. J'ai trouvé le chemin pour aller à Batal.
That these schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, we may be able to gain here more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer, I bid you, take this.
It seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come.
That's odd.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. As a true of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to Your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Deeza demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. Our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for Your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, Your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
Follow me, if you would.
Ça tombe bien, je suis déjà allé en prison. C'est le frère du commandant.
Bizarre village that was. Villagers stared at me with a bizarre intensity. Oh, surely I'm as plain as they come. It was as though they were praising me.
Ah ouais, t'es un renard, frérot, on voulait t'acheter.
Memory sends chills up my spine. I shan't soon.
Praising me. Je pense qu'il pourrait coûter combien, lui? Qu'est-ce qu'il peut bien faire comme travail? Il a l'air bien dodu, hein.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
We ought to put it to good use.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
So,
Qu'est-ce qu'il a dit, lui?
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
Ah, je suis déjà venu ici plus d'une fois. Donc elle a mis le mec en prison juste parce qu'il veut pas bosser avec elle. Attends, j'ai combien de clés là? Il ne reste plus qu'une seule. Attends, c'est quoi ça? Ah! Pas la même chose.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Oh, the ruler, you say. Claim you to be arisen as well, then? I must applaud the audacity of spinning such a falsehood. Though the possibility certainly stands that the man currently residing in the palace is but a pretender. Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago.
Tu étais vivant à cette
During
époque-là.
the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot.
Aye.
Aye. I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Hmm?
Pas la mienne. Pas en être sûr.
Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests. And I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into,
Ah, je connais une place.
I might rethink the matter.
Tu connais?
Does that ring any bells?
Oui, oui.
Oh, to think such a place.
Putain, j'ai bien fait de faire toutes ces missions-là avant. Hein. Ah, ah. On se rend compte combien les missions secondaires sont utiles.
Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the rest of the way on my own. Come along.
Oh, wesh.
Hasten home, but it's not my duty.
Frérot! Il est sérieux, lui?
Come along.
Arrête. T'es sérieux là? Il me suit au moins? Frère, ta mère là, putain, viens ici, sale pas. Sale chien. Eh, je vais lui niquer sa race, lui, il est sérieux là? Suis-moi, toi, bâtard. Suce ma bite, sale chien. T'as capté, non? T'as capté? Suce ma bite, pédé. Pédé, va, wesh.
This should be far enough. My thanks. If you truly are arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
Il me fait chier, lui.
Now we must report to Captain Brat. That's the way of things, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
Long one.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your... It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap it would be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you?
Je suis obligé. Je vais la garder, moi. Oh, l'enfoiré.
I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for your Majesty's efforts.
A resounding success! Well done, everyone. What will our next adventure have in store for us, I wonder?
Est-ce que t'es en train de se taper?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, your majesty? Might I ask this task of you?
Eh ben gros, alors quand tu m'envoies dans les missions, dans le château comme ça, frère, donne-moi au moins une fausse identité, gros. J'arrive, je pars là-bas, frère, et je suis en danger à chaque fois, là, tout ce que je fais. Donne-moi au moins une fausse identité que je puisse me mêler dans la masse et me cacher. Et sérieux, lui, ta mère, frère.
My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, Your Majesty. Ah, there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
Over here, if you please. It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you were to meet the one who would falsely claim your title. Shall we make for Vernworth Palace? I dare not enter the palace, but I would fain escort you to the castle entrance.
Well, now, isn't this lucky?
Comme il a dit, il faut être habillé convenablement. Pour le coup, j'ai pas forcément de château, mais j'ai ce qu'il faut pour apporter. Il y a ça que je peux porter. Et il y a ceci. Et que tu peux porter pour la cour. Je pense pas que j'aurais besoin d'écharpe. Donc c'est ces deux-là. Je vais déjà faire, c'est prendre ça. Prendre ça. Là, certainement, il va falloir que je remove mon épée. Je pars pas là-bas pour me taper contre quelqu'un. Juste dommage que j'ai rien ici. Que je puisse mettre sur la tête.
Someone who knows the way. Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the... Someone is looking this way. Is there aught about me that caught their eye?
Qui ça? C'est quoi ton délire là?
Might as well take a look while you're here.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Il est où?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
T'es cramé, bâtard.
What?
Cours après lui, frérot, cours après lui.
This looks like...
Ingredients are plentiful here.
Wesh.
Shall we see if there's ought to be
Pourquoi
found?
est-ce que...
My mage skills ought to resolve this in a trice.
You!
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
So tired. I could get just about anywhere.
Je comprends pas.
This looks like trouble.
Mais qu'est-ce que tu me veux, wesh?
You!
Mais c'est quoi ce délire là?
You!
Bah, je comprends pas, frère. On me demande de le confronter dès que...
This looks like trouble.
C'est juste ça qu'il fallait que je fasse.
My, my. I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. What? Can't you think of a reason? I'd thought you were keener wit than... Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over. Now you found me out? So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further.
Non, tu vas me dire qui t'a envoyé, mon gars.
Understandable. Still, no harm in asking, was there? Let's get this over with then.
Là que j'allais laisser partir comme ça.
This spell will empower you with elemental magic. My magic are at your disposal.
You there! Halt!
Shit! We're in for it now.
With all likelihood, he is an agent dispatched from Batal. Pray, let us handle the rest. We will hear all he has to say before the week is out. I bid you, wait till then.
Nice.
Yes, sir! It'll do you no good letting me rot in here, you know. Another agent will be on you afore long.
Oh, il a qu'à venir. Je vais niquer sa mère à lui aussi. Il va nous dire qui t'envoie.
This town must have needs. 'Tis my duty to find them.
Mayhap I ought to ask around. Welcome to and quality is what you need if you want to
Putain, malheureusement, il n'y a rien que je puisse porter qui correspond à ce que...
So before you check the price.
Waouh, ça coûte aussi cher que ça. Oh, attends, me dis pas, j'ai même pas fait attention au prix, frère. J'ai même pas fait attention au prix. Shit. Mais ça vaut rien du tout ces trucs, putain. Pourquoi j'ai pas fait attention au prix quand j'étais en train de... Quand j'étais en train d'améliorer le truc. Quel idiot.
Just remember. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Ta mère, passe pas. Shit.
Oh, good to see everyone in such
Ok.
Pray, follow me.
Quite the predicament. Bit bland.
Here we are.
C'est un BG ça, frère.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Oh là là, le swag. Le swag. Est-ce que ça utilise encore ce mot-là, swag? J'ai l'impression que c'est plus un mot des années 2024. Hein. Alors, où est-ce que je sens ça aller là?
Are you here to see me, perchance?
Wish.
Perchance you've heard. The coronation is soon to be held, it seems. The Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon, is recovered at last. No tidings could be more joyous. Indeed, 'tis a weight off my heart to think that our fair Vermund shall once again be governed by a true ruler.
We've naught to discuss.
Intéressant. J'ai l'impression que c'est un truc qui se passe la nuit, ça. Dans ce cas, je vais sortir et je vais revenir seulement plus tard.
Presume to confound me, do you?
Boom! Hello.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
Hello. Toi, t'étais parti où, toi?
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Je fais.
Ah, excellent find.
Saurians!
Elle les a vus où? Dans la ville. Hey yo!
Possessed of a greater power. Power surges within me.
Yo! Yo, Valkyrie!
I shall inform you if I learn aught of worth.
Elle fait peur quand elle me dit ça, hein, frère. Me dis pas que tu es possédé.
It seems you must attend a palace masquerade.
Comment ils sont fait pour entrer dans la ville, frérot?
Good heavens.
C'est chaud, wesh.
Ah, I see. After the rather strongly worded letter I received, I feared as much.
De quoi?
It was under unique circumstances, shall we say, that Daphne came to reside with us. You must understand, the House of the Blue Sunbright is our most generous benefactor, and their favor hinges upon our continued discretion. Thus, for the sake of all who reside herein, I beg you to steer Daphne away from any further contact with that household. Though it pains me to perpetuate the girl's misfortune, it must be done, if the gracious hand is to continue to function.
Okay.
Let me be the one to collect it.
Do you perchance remember me?
C'est
You
qui, toi?
once knew me as maid to the young master, Sebastian.
On l'a viré.
Well, I'm his maid no longer. Though I meant no harm, the mistress saw fit to turn me out. Tell no other soul of this. But the girl I had you fetch was none other than Sebastian's own twin sister. Afeard of inviting conflict over their inheritance, Daphne's family branded her a cursed babe and sent her away. Yet the loss of her newborn child drove the mistress half mad with grief. She's been bedridden ever since. I had hoped the sight of her long-lost daughter might rekindle some vital spark within my mistress. But alas, 'twould seem it was not to be.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
In the end, my good intentions served only to rob me of my station.
Oh putain.
I suppose 'twas no less than my due for meddling in the affairs of the nobility.
Ouais, j'avoue que, frère, parfois il y a des trucs, faut pas se mêler de ça dans...
Ne'er in my wildest dreams could I have imagined 'twould be the magistrate you called here. Not that I'm complaining. Pray, feel at liberty to come and go as you please.
I know. It's a secret, right? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone about the old man either.
In the end, my good intentions served only to rob me of my station. I suppose 'twas no less than my due.
Shit.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft.
Need someone to talk to?
Ça veut dire quoi, Daphné? Elle là-bas. Non, c'est pas elle. Elle traînait souvent par ici, Daphné.
Aye, sir.
Got a hankering for anything in particular?
Some other time, mate.
I haven't seen my husband in some... I haven't seen my husband in some time. You wouldn't happen to know what's become...
What to do?
In the end, I suppose 'twas no less than my...
Danger might lurk anywhere.
Wear every shadow. And mind the ceiling.
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss. We fight!
Bon, c'est pas de ce côté qu'il faut aller. Je cherche à monter, moi, donc...
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Visibility is poor here. Be wary of enemies lying in ambush.
Let us proceed with caution.
With the aid of Sir Kendrick and his helper in locating certain documents, I believe I finally grasped the true nature of this place. 'Twas a royal library that was sealed off by a sovereign of some generations past.
Et pourquoi?
In a bid to pass the throne on to his own descendants, this sovereign attempted to consign our kingdom's histories to oblivion.
Ok.
Alas, 'twould seem that, no matter the age, the avarice of those in power is all but guaranteed.
C'est malheureux, hein.
Yet 'tis clear it serves them not. Almost laughably so. The sovereign's line ultimately fell to ruin, and now this library, so laboriously sealed, has been discovered. What can we learn from this? Those who make light of history are doomed to be crushed under its heel.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Fine timing, sir. Fine timing indeed. I've need of your services, you see. My time in that tenebrous jail has only hastened the deterioration of my eyesight. I stare at the page, but the letters stubbornly refuse to take shape. Yet these old eyes might serve some use if only I could wear the spectacles I had specially made. Alas, they were confiscated at the time of my
Oh, c'est quoi ce délire-là?
As I recall, prisoners' possessions are held within the palace storeroom. 'Tis a place to which few have lawful access, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Et tu m'envoies là-bas, alors comment je fais pour
Though, as
entrer?
I hear it, masquerades are being held of late. Masquerades with a great many attendees, if you catch my meaning.
Non, j'ai bien fait de venir ici avant.
Should you happen to enter the venue, mayhap you would find an opportunity to liberate my poor spectacles. What say you? Would you consider doing an old man a favor? I am in your debt. With those spectacles in hand, I might actually get through one of my tomes. Pray, infiltrate the venue and find the storeroom. You are my only hope.
Je viens de me rendre compte que mon personnage a toujours l'autox sur ses yeux. C'est un truc que tu peux garder sur les yeux. Ça te donne un truc en plus ou pas? Mais si je remove, ça fait quoi? Non, je gagne rien en plus. Ah. Les quêtes commencent à s'empiler, hein. Regarde-moi ça. C'est à Bataille, ça, ouais. Ah ouais, putain, Bataille commence à se mêler de ce qui se passe ici, hein. J'ai trouvé l'entrée à Bataille. Après ces missions, si je vais aller là-bas, ils vont voir. Les Narvalo, là. Il y a juste celle-ci, je crois que c'est la seule mission peut-être du jeu que je vais jamais finir parce que le mec il a disparu donc je sais pas comment faire pour arriver, pour finir la mission. Attends. Ah mais le niveau de Valkyrie a augmenté. Quand j'avais
I'm
commencé,
attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain.
quand j'avais commencé avec elle, elle était au niveau 35. Attends, peut-être que récemment son... Quoi ça? Euphonie. Icebound. Ok. Bon, si tu viens souvent ici, tu vas trouver des livres qui permettent de lancer les sorts. Putain, j'en ai tellement.
Whenever I see so much as a gleam of treasure, I cannot help but want to claim it, however far it may be from our goal.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
Chaos in the world begins with chaos. Oh, heavens above! What are we to do? 'Twas you, wasn't it? You took the abyss from us. How could you do this?
Tu sais pas ce qu'elle a fait, salope.
The acts she committed were unforgivable. This I cannot deny.
Uh-huh.
But what do you expect will befall the rest of us in her absence?
Wesh.
Without the abyss, we cannot possibly attend to all our patients. Without her guidance, I... Forgive me. 'Twas an improper thing to say in light of the lives taken so unjustly.
Bah ouais, wesh. T'es sérieuse, toi?
I will do what I can. But I fear I cannot attend to everyone here.
Meuf, c'est mieux qu'il meure naturellement que mourir poussé à la mort par quelqu'un comme ça. T'es malade ou quoi? Au moins, tu as fait de ton mieux.
What I can.
T'es sérieuse, là?
Might I beg but a moment of your time?
This is a place of prayer.
Il est mort. Ah non, il est pas mort. Mais pourquoi je peux pas lui parler? Mais je peux pas lui parler. Pourquoi je peux pas leur parler? Ouais.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
I'm not the only one. Good to see everyone in such fine spirits. Oh, I can't complain.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
La vraie question c'est comment est-ce que je fais pour aller dans la maison
As
de...
I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
So many choices. Glad I don't have to make them.
What brings you here?
Ah, le mec qui veut me vendre la maison à 200 000 là.
So what'll it be? Not to twist... Well, you needn't decide this very...
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Bon, si j'achète une maison ici, je deviens un noble ou pas automatiquement?
Won't someone do what about this?
Mais 200 000, je trouve cet argent où, frérot?
Quite the predicament. Quite the predicament.
I do not believe you have a...
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Encore.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Say, have you been to Harv? 'Tis a quaint little village down by the sea. Well, if you do visit, you might want to give the old man who lives there a wide berth. I hear he sets out to sea on his boat, day after day, as if that wasn't queer enough. He's apt to... I cannot fathom his obsession.
'Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Ooh. Les fucking. She's giving the puss to the Batali dignitary. She's giving him the puss. Pussy. Do you want my pussy? Oh, he wants my pussy. Puss.
I've little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
Would that all my days were so... I trust aught's well, sir.
Time was, you scarce saw any beastrons here in Vernworth, but that's changed in recent years. You'd think that'd be on account of immigration, but not so. See, at least
Ah, c'est lui le Sistra là. Le Zemmour.
All you need of me?
Sorry. Mais je sais plus où le petit là et sa daronne habitent. J'ai envie d'aller là-bas faire un tour, mais je me rappelle plus du tout où ils habitaient.
You need a permit to enter, but mind, rumor has it that it's easier for beastrons. That's led to some people acquiring beast. Come to think of it, I've nary a clue as to where one would go to apply for a permit to begin with.
Ah, c'est bon, moi j'ai trouvé comment faire pour entrer à Batal.
Those garments had a marked effect. Albert set off to work the moment he saw them, and he's been working steadily ever since. I never thought I'd see the day. In short, you've done this city a service. I do hope you found your reward sufficient, my good sir.
Merci. J'ai bien fait de donner ça à elle.
I suppose there's no escaping it now. Oh, Selena. How I miss you.
Mais t'as qu'à abandonner ça.
Suppose there's no escaping it now. Oh, Selena. How I miss you.
Ah, c'est simple, hein. Si elle te manque, tu abandonnes ta vie de noble. Ok, bon là mon problème c'est que...
I'd sooner stay out of battle, where it possible.
Always gets me to thinking, this beast.
I'll get that for you.
Looks like we both got some time on our hands.
C'est chez qui ici?
I trust all's well, sir.
Bon, j'ai pas l'impression que c'est ici.
I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
Off to market I go.
This is where I come when life gets overwhelming.
Dull days for us are a sign all is well.
I like to come here when I need a minute.
The sculptor's home is located in Back Batal. Run along and speak.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
Pour descendre, t'es un ouf, mais pour remonter, ça te pose des problèmes. Hein.
Have you ever been at a loss as to how to proceed? Or felt like you'd forgotten all? Well, whenever I'm lost, I go to a professional to have my fortune told. Her services are not to be underestimated. So if you're ever in need of guidance, why not seek out an op?
Elle me sert à rien. Elle. J'allais la voir 2 fois, elle m'a rien dit d'intéressant.
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it.
Et si tu montes là-bas, tu vas chez la reine. Putain, mais j'ai aucune idée où se trouve la maison du petit là.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Eh bien.
If you must.
Oh boy! Après plus de 46 heures de jeu, je découvre le bordel. Wesh, je savais pas qu'il y avait un bordel ici. Arrête. Platinum card.
Ray, take yourself elsewhere. Our services are only available to members of this establishment.
Pardon. Je m'excuse. Mince. Et tout d'un coup, j'ai envie de ken, frère. Hein? Tout d'un coup, j'ai envie de ken, wesh. Jusqu'ici, quand je joue au jeu, j'ai pas pensé à ça une seule fois. Et maintenant, j'ai envie de ken, hein.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Qui est le pauvre qui vit ici?
You're wasting your time talking to me.
Isn't it about time we had ourselves a meal? Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bowl of hot stew.
I dare say you don't belong here.
Le mec qui croisait les jambes là, il ressemble étrangement au monsieur de la guilde. Hein. Ça doit coûter cher à vendre ça, non? Parce que l'argent que ça m'a coûté pour faire... pour améliorer ça, gros. Oh là là. Oh, quel narvalo que je suis là. J'ai pas prêté attention quand j'améliorais ça. On m'apprendra. J'avoue que si tu voles beaucoup de... Si ça coûte cher, tu en voles beaucoup et que tu vends ça, tu pourras facilement arriver aux 200 000. Hein. Est-ce que ça respawn même ça? Je pense que j'ai pas l'impression que ça respawn. Ça pouvait respawn, c'est un bon moyen de faire du farming d'or, wesh. Là, dis donc. T'as 1500 pièces d'or qui traînent comme ça, là. Comme si de rien n'était.
a material. Useful things, these.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Moi, je cherche juste le petit... Le petit là et Daphné vivent. On peut pas entrer dans cette tour là.
In the years since the consul's passing, Queen Regent Disa has claimed the seat of power here in Vermont.
J'ai plus d'eau.
Yet, just as her grace was preparing to hand the reins to her son, Regent Kin Sven, word came of the attack on Melv. Now there can be no dispute, for our kingdom's laws deem the Arisen to be the only legitimate ruler. Poor Disa. 'Tis a woeful role, the regency. All of the responsibilities of a monarch, with none of the glory.
C'est pas chez eux ici.
When I ought to say.
Ah, celui-ci sera là.
Mindless labor is
Not
for
much going on.
mindless men. An ill-mannered thing, aren't you?
I'm quite sure I wasn't dreaming, but ox carts don't run so late. Was it a phantom then? I shudder to think.
Not much going on.
La panacée. Oh, c'est bien de visiter la maison des riches. Ils posent l'argent partout et n'importe comment. Faut avoir des amis riches dans vos vies, hein, les amis. C'est important. Ne serait-ce que pour le réseautage.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. I've just remembered. There was another matter we were to attend to hereabouts. Was there not?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Putain, je sais pas où se trouve la maison du petit là. Voilà. Clark. Patrick. Thousand. Baldwin. Oh, ça c'est. C'est plus les nobles là-bas. The château. Watchet, Baldwin. Moi je suis où là? Je sais même pas où je suis. Ah merde. Anyway.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Such quietude is a blessing. I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost civility while you are within the masquerade hall.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my...
I would fain aid you if you are in need.
What must needs be done?
Sir, how can I be of assistance?
I'm a tad preoccupied just now, if you can't tell.
This is quite the dilemma.
Would all my days were so true.
Our first sovereign in decades. These festivities are part and parcel of our station.
Another ale can't make my dancing any worse.
I pray someone asks me to dance ere long.
Perchance you've heard. The sovereign, wounded indeed. 'Tis a weight off my...
It would seem our sovereign has... Surely these extravagances cannot
Methinks I'll have a rest. My feet.
Why, you're... No. Pay me no mind.
Ah si, on se connaît, poteau. On se connaît. C'est moi qui t'ai sauvé du Dulahan, là.
We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
On se connaît, poteau. Je connais ta barbe.
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen. I think he's feeling plenty merry by now.
Best mind that tongue before you lose it.
Listen, I've seen my fair share of noble Arisen. Wastrels and curs, the lot of them.
This one's the genuine article. Surely you've heard tell of how he repelled the dragon in Melv.
Aye, and he's got grievous burns to show for it. I expect that's why he's been up listening to fancy songs and watching dresses twirl for our moon, eh? Makes a man wonder when our true ruler's gonna rise up and deliver us salvation.
Enough of that. Such things are not for common soldiers to question.
Got to focus. My head will roll if wars go. Just between you and me, my survey missions through the caverns and ruins have been more trouble than I foresaw. My task is to seek out items of potential value and research them. And 'twas going well too, till I found that door. It is an enigma, forged of strange materials and covered in queer etchings. But my orders are to get to the bottom of it. So back and forth I go on an endless string of expeditions. I grow wearier with every trip, but no closer to an answer.
Never should have taken this shit. Off with you before I...
So, tell me more of this ox cart.
As I hear it, it turned from the high road only to vanish. It was carrying some few dozen pawns at the time as well.
Strange tale indeed.
En effet.
Yet pawns are oft called nomads. They are transient creatures by nature. They are wont to vanish
Wesh,
on occasion.
c'est qui ce mec-là?
are they not?
C'est un pawn lui aussi?
True, but pawns are not the only ones who employ ox carts.
I cannot help but worry that this business does not bode well for any of us.
Such quietude.
I find it liberating to hide my face for a time.
Let us forget the dragon and dance the night away.
All this merrymaking is a joy to behold.
Surely these extravagances...
Best to remain sober. Much to be done on the morrow.
Je crois avoir parlé à tout le monde ici. Hein.
Now, we who are gathered here are...
Rappelle-moi qu'est-ce que je suis censé faire ici. Spectacle aussi. C'est pas le storeroom ça. Hello.
I'm frightfully busy. No time for idle chatter.
I shan't let anything spoil my evening. I find dressing for these occasions awfully tedious.
Comment est-ce qu'on fait pour entrer là où elle est entrée là? Et avant d'aller plus loin, il faut que je trouve les spectacles de monsieur là.
Is there aught you require?
Mais je les trouve où ces spectacles là?
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batal. Apparently, even privately owned items will come to be curtailed soon.
How dreadful! I have some servants ferrying things over from Batal. Mayhap I ought to hasten them along. I find it liberating to...
All this revelry in war's wake. 'Tisn't right.
C'est où le storage room là, frère? Pas ici. Pas ici non plus. Wesh frère, y a pas 3000 endroits ici. Un peu. Merde.
Twould seem I drank such drink that I am drunk.
Mais je vois ce fucking storage room là où, frérot? Ici, tu peux entrer nulle part. T'es obligé de sortir ici. Moi, je suis ici, je vois rien, frère.
Now this is a conundrum.
Oh, enfin. Hello. Attends un peu. Ouh, c'est quoi ça? Precious, elixir, consume to recover stamina in full. Your all current debut. Ça c'est le genre, je sais jamais à quel moment l'utiliser parce que ça fait plein de choses. En fait. J'ai trouvé une entrée secrète pour la...
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour
In here.
Oui, Bellissima, je vais te suivre.
Open up!
H, elle est en train de Ken vous ouvre la porte comme ça.
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
Bellissima.
What business have you here? In the nobles' playgrounds.
Je suis venu te voir, Mako. Ouh, et c'est les fraîches.
You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel.
C'est toi le juicy morsel.
You'd be looking for this, perchance.
Il se passe quoi là-bas?
Come on then, keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye, aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Eh bien, eh bien, eh bien, eh bien, eh bien. On en apprend des choses là, hein?
why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phases?
Ah, c'est lui le fameux Lord Phases.
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true arisen be?
Je suis là, Mako. Viens,
Let's go.
Ok, j'arrive.
I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures.
Allez, donne-moi une carte de membre, wesh. Je vais venir tous les jours. Je vais venir faire
You're
plaisir.
welcome to come and play anytime, if you escape with your life, that is. Know, however, that our services do not come cheap.
Obviously.
I've little enough gold to spend as tis.
Oui. Fais pas n'importe quoi, s'il te plaît. Qu'est-ce qui m'arrive si je saute là? Et là? Hop.
Twould be a wasted opportunity not to make our delivery while we're here.
I only hope the recipient is pleased with our work.
Right you are.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Qui toi?
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
J'ai cru que c'était a person of interest, elle.
'Tis a la-
Oui. Quand est-ce que j'ai retiré ça? Ah, elles sont pas prêtes. Elles sont pas prêtes.
Hatter, shall we see where it leads?
We ought to put it to good use.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Oh, yes.
It seems we already possess what's required.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Well, well. He is merely Deesa's puppet, then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phases, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
So the false sovereign, Queen Regent Disa, and this Phasus fellow are all working together. Quite the sordid trio, eh?
Indeed.
I'm not sure what we're dealing with here.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Ah, yes. Regarding your pursuer from some days past, as we suspected, he was indeed an agent from Batal. When he learnt of Your Majesty's escape, he began inquiring after your movements. 'Tis a glad thing we captured him before matters escalated.
J'ai bien fait de pas prendre de l'argent, hein.
As to how he learned Your Majesty's location with such ease, I intend to extract the answers from him anon. I shall be sure to inform you when I do. Pray, take this. 'Tis the least I can offer for Your Majesty's assistance.
So the agent was of Batal after all. 'Tis rather eerie that someone should be sent across the border to spy on me.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I bear word from Regent Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Disa's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, Your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake this task?
Obviously.
I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and uncover aught worthy of suspicion.
Nothing compares to the excitement of embarking on a new adventure.
Would seem we even need to visit the palace.
Follow me.
Ah, mais la voici.
One day, I'm going to have proper raiment. Good day, sir. What do you think? Does this suit me? Nice to see you again.
Master, if you're carrying around anything you don't need, there's no time like the present to rid yourself of it.
If you feel overburdened, mayhap I could carry some things for you.
Our road.
Ah, you've returned. Oh, my spectacles. Well done, sir. With these, I shall have no need to fear any letters, be they small or faintly scrawled. I shall learn aught I can, that the day might come when I can repay this debt I owe you. Many. Take this as a token of my gratitude.
M'a donné quoi? Ok.
I begin to doubt I will e'er find the time to read every tome within these walls. You've a decent head on those shoulders of yours. I begin to doubt I will e'er find...
Pray, follow me.
Un peu. Oh Seigneur. Pas possible ça. Ah là, la journée.
Pawns are forbidden from entering the castle grounds, but we may accompany you to the entrance. Would you mind coming over here?
What do you think? Does this suit... You're always such...
Would you mind coming over here?
De toute façon, je peux y aller maintenant, c'est le matin. Obligé d'y aller dans la nuit.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Ah, excellent find.
Welcome to pure and quality is what you need if you want to survive.
Ok, comment ça coûte que 2200. KD, KD.
5. So before you check, many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
I'll like this.
Oh, d'accord. Interesting, expensive items. Expensive items? Wesh. Ah ouais, je sais aucune idée de ce qu'elle aime. Ah, c'est lui à la... Elle, je l'ai vue quand elle. Pas souvenir d'avoir vu cette meuf. Hein. Il est pauvre mais il veut des trucs chers. Il se fout de la gueule de qui lui? quoi un interesting item? Charlotte. Ah la pauvre, littéralement. Dorénavant, tu vas te mêler tes affaires. Bah, dis donc. Quartier des nobles. Ah, maintenant j'ai confondu Alar et Salvatore.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Frérot, on sait tous pourquoi je suis revenu ici. Mais non, c'était pas dans le château là-bas. C'était ici.
We have arrived.
You wish for me to remain here? It is easily done.
Ah, je suis passé, merde. Je passe à côté. Yeah, boy.
Welcome, sir. As ever, we are delighted to have you. Pray, do enjoy your stay.
See anyone you like?
Yo! Oh my god!
Are you the gentle sort? That'd make my day.
Mais mon gars, tu te ruines à aller voir ces gens-là.
Some company, are we?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Welcome, sir.
20 000. Mais frérot, je lâche cet argent, c'est bon, j'arrête de jouer au jeu complètement, hein. Toutes les missions que je fais, c'est seulement pour Ken après. Ça va me... Mais wesh. Mais wesh. Ou c'est parce que je suis habillé comme un noble, peut-être, ça joue sur le prix. Elle voit que je suis habillé comme un noble, donc elle me demande plus. Wow. Shit, moi je pense que ça serait des trucs genre 5000, des bails comme ça. Vous demandez 20 000, frérot. 20 000.
Mind your manners, lest you wear out your welcome.
Déjà, les mecs, ça m'intéresse pas, donc... 20 000, frérot, 20 000.
Nice place this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Aren't you sweet? I'd be glad to have you.
Happy voices carried on the wind.
What is life? I'll find myself a worthy patron soon.
I'll go on an adventure of my own.
Find myself drawn to quiet spots.
Something smells of talking a whisper when I'm
I've little enough gold to spend as tears.
Are you the gentle sort? That'd make my day.
Il n'y a que des bistornes.
Looking for some company?
Non, merci. Ça ira. Je fais pas dans le piston boy, frère. Pas envie de me faire péter le cul, frérot. Non, non, non. Pas mon délire. It is not my délire. Oh. Wesh, c'est où la sortie? Non mais si tu sors complètement en fait.
No doubt you're dazzled by my charms. They all are.
All's well, I trust.
Welcome. Do make yourself at home.
Putain, elle ressemble à rien. Oh.
Just be sure you mind your manners.
Ouais, j'aime pas comment tu me parles.
After a companion, are we? What sort?
Toi, tu dis quoi?
Welcome, sir. Am I giving you shivers? Likewise, sweetheart.
On voit rien. Wesh frérot. C'est tout? Même pas un petit sneak peek? J'ai payé 20 000 pour ça.
Aren't you sweet? I'd be glad to have you. Aren't you sweet? I'd be...
Est-ce que j'ai encore les bouquets de fleurs là?
Why, thank you. Aren't you sweet? I'd be glad you're free to approach whome'er catches your eye.
Non mais gars, j'étais obligé. Je veux pas venir ici et lâcher et ne rien lâcher. C'est un escort boy lui aussi.
In case you haven't noticed, shops are closed on certain days. So if there's no one about, you might have to come back later.
Where to now?
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off.
Naught ever goes right. Nice place to sit and watch the world.
Eh bien, eh bien, eh bien, eh bien.
I'll find myself a worthy patron soon.
Always sets me to thinking, this place.
This just isn't good enough.
This is most unwelcome.
What's to be done about this?
I'm not sure what to do with myself today. A lonely place.
The services we provide are worth every
This is too much for me, I fear.
What?
I cannot condone this. I've no words. I cannot condone this.
Nice place this.
Think again. How can I ever repay you? No, that's not happening.
Ah, je suis pas encore un membre platinum, c'est ça? C'est de la D parce que tu vois quasiment rien du tout. Elles font la discrimination parce que j'ai pas d'oseille. C'est une meuf ça? Non, c'est un mec. Il y a beaucoup de gars ici, hein, wesh.
This isn't much to go on.
Oh.
I shan't brook any boorish inquiries about my other patrons. Welcome.
Pourquoi de fleurs sont... J'ai passé mon bouquet. Ah, c'est là, putain.
Sensational.
Ouh.
Should you wish to... Astounding. There's aught about you, I have to say. You're not like my other patrons.
Je vais lui donner ça pour voir. J'en ai 24. J'en ai moins. She's the first sum. Voici ce que je pouvais vendre donc.
Sensational. Should you wish to ply me for information, you will first have to earn my trust.
Ça veut dire faut ralasse mon gars. Anyway. J'ai plus d'argent donc.
Good to see you, Master.
J'ai fait du sale là-bas, ma gueule. Je me demande bien où est la maison du petit là, putain. Ça c'est Allah.
Do forgive me, but who are you?
You're wasting your time talking to me.
Ok.
To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable for all their toil.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
Ok. Donc en termes de mission. Y a pas un banc ici où je peux m'asseoir et attendre? J'en vois un là-bas.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Won't someone do aught about this?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Voyons voir, est-ce que ça... Il va se...
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I've a duty to attend to. As 'twere.
I must ask you to leave this place at once. You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
You can't come in here.
Ah, je sais pas quoi alors là.
That such peace reigned
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
There are few places where I can let down my guard. This day brings delights new and old.
Ah bah dis donc. Quand précisément est-ce que je dois entrer là-bas?
To be said, peace
Bon, là ça va faire quoi? Ça va faire quasiment 4 heures que je joue, frère. Je vais arrêter là. Je vais reprendre une prochaine fois. Et je verrai comment est-ce que je vais faire pour entrer là-bas. Allez. Tchuss. Hello.